Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I've got a blind card reveal, a PSA reveal from the end of the year, New Year's special that PSA was doing, where it was basically like midnight or 93 or something through modern. So it's kind of more modern card, $15 special for grading. I did a lot of about 50 cards, and it looks like one did come back that was not in a holder, so I'm going to start with that, but let's get right into it and see what got sent back. And it looks like it's an Otani. And it says authentic, questionable authenticity. Weird. Okay, this was purchased off eBay. I'm not sure if I'm still within a time frame to which I could return it to the seller, but that's kind of upsetting. 2018 Topps update, Otani. Okay, so that's the only one that was sent back. Hopefully things will get better from here on out. So let's start with the baseball, I guess. And I have not looked at these. I did stack them up by sports, but I only looked at the backs. And we'll start off with a... Sorry about that. Got to get organized. It's a Derek Jeter rookie, 1992 draft pick card. I had a couple of these that I sent in. I think this one looked pretty good to me. Centering seemed all right. Always hopeful for a 10. And I think with most of these cards, I kind of sent in ones that I thought would be, 9s or 10s, mostly 10s, especially as you get newer and more recent. But the 90s cards, I was expecting them to be kind of 9s or 10s. But let's see what we got for the Jeter rookie. And he gets a 9. Hopefully the next one will be better than that. We'll see. This one I doubt, though, because I think it had like a yellow printer dot. Is that on this one? Sorry, just looking. One of them did. That's probably that one then. It's right here. So this one does have a yellow little printer dot right above the K of Derek Jeter. I was hoping that it wouldn't hinder that card too much, but we'll see how that did. And that one gets a 9 as well, so we've got 2 9s on the Jeters. Still hoping for a 10. I think it's hard to get that card in a 10. Recently inducted into the Hall of Fame, local Colorado Rocky, Todd Helton. This was his traded card, his rookie card, for all intents and purposes. He gets, let's check it. I mean, this one, in general, I think left-right centering is not perfect, so I would say a 9 on that. But the corners and the edges and surface were fine on this one and the other one. Then it gets a mint 10. Perfect. Good to see that. Let's check the second Helton. One of them I will sell. One of them I will keep. And this one was, I think, the better of the two, but we'll see. That one gets a 9. So I'll sell the 9 and keep the 10. Next, this is numbered out of 99. It's Topps Stadium Club Tatis. Gosh, I forgot what year it was. Recent, obviously, but all these years look, all the newer cards kind of look the same. It is a 2022 Topps Stadium Club. Fernando Tatis. Nice card. This was pulled out of a dollar box. And it's number 78 out of 99. It gets a 10 out of 10. Perfect. So we got 2 10s and 3 9s so far. Not bad. Next is a home field advantage Pete Alonso. This is from 22 Topps, I think Series 1, if I remember correctly. I did pull this one out of a pack. It looked pretty good, and I know this one sells for a bit, so it seemed like and he's not really a player that I care for, but I figured if it graded well, I could sell it and just kind of throw it in my stack. We'll see how it does. It gets a 9 out of 10. Okay. Can't all be 10s. And I just kind of like these ones, so I was kind of grading them, even though they're probably not worth it. But I've got 2 of these. I've got Greg Maddux and Nolan Ryan should be coming up. Not much to be said. It was in last year's Tops. It was an insert. The player card ones. This Greg Maddux gets gem at 10. Perfect. Next is this is a color match Bowman Manny Machado. It's 44 out of 75. It gets, and it just looked good. This was pulled out of a dollar box at a card show. 10 out of 10. Perfect. Our 10s have now caught up with our 9s, which is pretty cool. Next is a Juan Soto from a Prism pack that I bought at the dollar store that was on reduced price, just a clearance sort of thing, and grabbed it. And this one is numbered it's 9 out of 99, so it's a red prism. I forgot what they call the individual prisms, but it's a refractor. And he gets a 9 out of 10. Here's the Nolan Ryan. This is the one I was hoping to get the 10 out of, if I get one out of both these cards, but he gets a 10. Perfect. Add that to my Nolan Ryan collection. Here's another Ohtani. This is the Don Russ, like, is it a diamond? No, it's the, what is it? I don't know the official name of it. Panini Diamond Kings, I think. Is that this one? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Aurora. It's a Shohei Ohtani. It's got a really pretty background. 2018, so it's his rookie year, and he gets a 10 out of 10. Always worth it for a Shohei. Here's another one from his rookie year. This is the holiday version of the 2018. It's his rookie. We'll see how it goes. I've got 2 of these. That one gets a 10. So we got 2 for 2 on our Ohtanis, minus the one that got sent back. Here's another holiday special Ohtani. All these looked good. They all looked like 10s to me. So there we go, another 10. This is my favorite of them. I like the picture of it, of Ohtani. This is the complete set version from 2018 as well, so it's another rookie, and that one gets a 10. Wow. Okay, so this was a pretty good submission so far, I think. We're doing well. Now this one's definitely not worth grading. This is kind of like a PC thing, but I liked it. It's pretty, and I'm a huge Tigers fan. So there's a few in here that probably, would leave most people questioning as to why I would grade it, but I liked this card. We'll just see how it does. And it gets a 10. So Riley Green in the purple refractor heritage gets a 10. And then lastly is a guy who was starting to do pretty well last year. He's and this is a 290 out of 499 serialized card of Yuri Perez. I think this is from the update. Tops update last year. And he gets a 10 out of 10. Perfect. That one will be for sale. Next we'll go with, actually let me move these over here. It's the only football card. I don't really do football, but I will buy cards at flea markets and garage sales, and sometimes I'll pick stuff out of it, and this one looked kind of cool. So I did it. It's a Torrey Holt from the 90s, and he gets a 10 out of 10. Perfect. I was going to sell that anyway, but it looked like a good one. It's a Topps Stadium Club. Now we're into basketball. A little more familiar territory. Here's Grant Hill's rookie from Upper Deck, and he gets a 10 out of 10. Wow. We're doing well. This is a Kevin Durant. This is a short print version of this card. And it gets a 9 out of 10. I'm going through these kind of quickly. Here's a Zion Williamson mosaic green rookie. Gets a 10 out of 10. Here's a LeBron James Jam Masters mosaic. And that gets an 8. 8. Wow. I don't know where that came from, but so we got an 8. This is a 10. It should go in the 10 pile. But if I'm going to get an 8, might as well on a card like that, because it's not really worth that much. But here's a Kobe Bryant Studio, Panini Studio, and it gets a 9. And I think they tend to grade Jordans and Kobe's pretty harshly, so I never usually get higher than a 9 on Jordans, I think. So let's check this one out as well. Jordan Skybox from, I want to say 93, and that one gets a 9. And lastly is a LeBron James Panini Prism, and he gets a 9. So didn't do as well on the basketball, which that seems to be a theme with all my submissions. I tend not to do as well in basketball. So now we're going to move into hockey. Starting out with, this is a Nathan McKinnon. I think this is Gold Glitter Bomb, yeah. And it's out of 26 out of 199. Just a nice card. 10 out of 10. Again, here's one that has probably some local appeal, but probably, I don't know if it's that great of a card, but it's a Nazem Kadri Hot Magma 244 out of 499. I love the OPG Platinum, all the variants that they do, but this one was pretty cool, and it gets a 9. Next is, this is just a UD canvas of Cale Makar, and Cale Makar in general. I'm a big fan of him, so I tend to get more of his stuff graded. You'll see a lot of his stuff in this lot. But he gets a 10 out of 10. Perfect. Next is another Cale Makar, Pride of Canada. I think this is National Hockey Card Day for Canada, Upper Deck. Just a cool card. And it gets a 10 out of 10. Perfect. So I'm pretty happy with the grades so far. Going pretty well. This is a thicker card. Thicker cards tend not to do as well. I've seen from other people's reveals and whatnot. This is a Black Diamond, Steven Stamkos. This is 11 out of 349 cards. I'm guessing it's probably a 9 just because it's thick, not because I saw anything wrong with it. And it gets a 10 out of 10. That's perfect. And then next is this is the Nathan McKinnon Blue Rainbow, 31 out of 199. This is from 2022. Just a cool looking OPG card, refractor, 9. Okay. Next is Cale Makar Artifacts. This is 57 out of 75. I think this is like it's either like copper or amber or something. I forget what they call this version. And it gets a 10 out of 10. So they're being nice to my Makar cards. Here's a Tim Stützle Young Guns. This is like the retro throwback. I think they call it tribute version. He gets a 10 out of 10. Perfect. So far, our 10 stack is looking amazing. This is another Cale Makar. This is the Smooth Grooves. It's kind of a blue. I think they call it sapphire. It looks more purple to me than blue, but it's 3 out of 150. I bought this at a card show. Thought it was really cool. I subsequently got a gray version of this, which is less rare and not numbered, but hopefully this is probably one of the ones I was hoping gets the highest grades. And it gets a 9. That's unfortunate. Going back to the 90s here, just these are ones that are definitely not worth it, but kind of PC and just big Joe Sakic fan. I sent 2 of these in, kind of hoping that one would get a 10 because one looked a little greener. And that's the thing about these Topps Stadium Clubs, and I've got this one as well. And let me see if I can cover the top of that one and kind of show these 2 together. So I sent 2 of these in, and if you see the one on the left his face looks a little bit greener than the one on the right, and that was kind of a problem that was going on with Topps Finest in the 90s. There was the finish, or what they used to coat these cards, has a tendency to age and turn green, and I was hoping that if I sent 2 in, that maybe they would see the greener one and give the better looking one a 10. We'll see if that worked out that way, but that was kind of my thought process behind that. Plus, I figured if one would, they both looked really good other than that. So we'll have a look at these. Here's the first one, and it gets a 6, which I'm not sure why. That might be one to strip off the coating. That's another issue. Do you take off the coating or do you leave it on? I, for these, left it on, but there's no right answer or wrong answer. Some people like it on, some people like it off. I just left it. Hopefully the other one did a little bit better. We'll have a look. And it gets a 9. Okay, so the green one got the 9, and the better looking one got a 6. So there must be either like a surface issue or something that really knocked that other one down. 9 is okay on a 90s card. I'm kind of good with that, so I don't know that I really need to send any more of that card in. Not that I was planning on it. Here's another Kadri. This is at a 30 out of 50. I think this is a gold glitter bond, seismic gold. Seismic gold, Kadri on the Avs, and it gets a 10. Here's one that I was really hoping for a 10 on. It is the marquee rookie Cole Caulfield. This is numbered 81 out of 99. Just a really, really cool card, and he was like the number 1 rookie out of last year's crop of hockey cards. And he gets 10 out of 10. Beautiful. We'll keep going. Here's another Young Guns retro tribute. This is Thomas Hartley of Dallas, and he gets a 10 out of 10. Another Young Guns, Red Wings, Joe Veleno. Again, I'm not really going through conditions and kind of my pre-grading because these all looked like 10s to me, so I'm hoping they're, I didn't see anything wrong with them, so kind of hoping for more 10s, and he gets a 9. And then there's 2 of these, Bowen Byram, Colorado Avs. I heard they were talking about trading him. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but anyway, here's Byram, and he gets a 9. The second Byram gets a 10. So at least I got one with a 10. Jonas Johansson and Young Guns, he gets a 9. More Young Guns. We've got Thomas Hertl of San Jose, and he gets a 10. Tyler Toffoli, and he gets a 10. So we got a lot of 10s. Seth Jones, Young Guns, 10. Wow. This is really turning into a good submission. So this is a Nathan McKinnon die-cut green quartz, 68 out of 99. These ones, die-cut ones, never seem to grade well at all. But again, we'll see how it does. Allure, 10, perfect. Yellow Taxi, Cale Makar. Again, this is probably not that rare of a card, but being a Cale Makar fan and kind of sending in a lot of Cale Makars. Also has local appeal that you can sell Avs for they're a lot more transferable and easy to sell in Colorado. But let's see how he does in the yellow taxi version of Allure. Gets a 10. Here's my next Cole Caulfield. This is just the regular O-Pee-Chee Platinum version of his rookie, and it gets a 10. Perfect. And lastly is a Upper Deck Canvas Young Guns of William Eklund. These people usually do well on, so hopefully we finish it out with a 10. We'll see. And we got a 10. So there we go. Looking at that stack, that's pretty good. That tall stack is the 10s. Next to it is a 9. Then there's an 8 and a 6. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 10s out of a order of 50. That's pretty good. So I guess I'm happy with that. I can't complain over those grades. They're pretty good. And it was a nice set of cards, so I'm really happy with that. We'll hope to see on the next one. I do have a bunch of stuff queued up for, depending on what deals PSA offers in the near future, that will sort of indicate what I send into them. And hopefully they'll give us some specials pretty soon that are enticing so I can send in more cards. But anyway, if you enjoyed that, please leave a comment about any of those cards. I'd love to chat back with you, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.